about this great sport. Representing the USA in gray, Josh Yaden. And from France, the birthplace of parkour, Johan Zephyr Leroux in green.
My name is Johan Leroux. I'm from Paris, France. I was not strong. I was like this kind of kid, like, skinny like that, and I was not good at anything. And parkour gave me a way to be proud of myself and show people, like, no matter what, we can do everything we want if we work hard. And parkour is a sport and philosophy that will give you that.
I'm Josh Yaden. I'm here from LA. I initially got started with parkour in January of 2009. I was actually in the military during that time. I got back from Iraq and just wanted to do something exciting and just challenge myself in different ways. Since I found out like parkour was a sport, I just started taking it seriously, and here I am now.
Semi-final number 3, Leroux in green, Yaden in gray. Here they go.
Leroux right off the top rail, Yaden crawling over, sizing up that jump and hesitating, taking a lot of time there.
And is that time going to cost him later on? It's Leroux with a comfortable lead as he heads towards the 22-foot climb. Maybe a little time to be a bit more cautious as he moves forward.
Yaden getting to this climb. They actually call him the Ginger Beast. Look at that, 2 hands at a time, flying up that climb.
But it's Leroux from France, the birthplace of parkour. He's the man they call Zephyr. And he clears that 10-foot jump as Yaden stumbles a bit. It's Leroux with that still comfortable lead after a commanding start to this race. Now they begin their descent back onto the rooftop. It's Leroux, still with a comfortable lead. He's down quickly. Rounds the bend, looks for the ductwork and finds it. He knows it's just one final run towards the finish line. Yaden trying desperately to make up ground. Kenny.
Right there, Zephyr slipping on that metal.
Yaden at his heels, but Zephyr approaches the finish line and gets there first. Johan Zephyr Leroux takes care of Josh Yaden, and he's into the semifinals.
2 incredibly powerful guys here in what was really an amazing race to the finish. Leroux perched on that railing nearly 30 feet in the air. Most people wouldn't even stand on that railing, let alone take a 16-foot jump off of it. That's the kind of thing that gets you to semifinals in this race.
There's one more semifinal berth up for grabs, and it'll come down to one of these 2 guys. In the white top from Brazil, Stefano Delira. And from a city in the U.S. where parkour is hugely popular, Seattle, Washington, it's Justin Sweeney in the purple.
My name is Justin Sweeney, and I've been living in Seattle for the last 6 years. I'm passionate about parkour because it's something I've always done since I've been a little kid. I'm from Hawaii, where I would jump off of trees and jump in the water and jump from rock to rock. And I'm doing parkour, it's like moving meditation.
I'm Stefano, and I'm from Brazil. The philosophy behind the parkour is actually what attracted me the most. After practicing it for a little bit, the lessons you learn in parkour can be applied to your life. You learn how to overcome obstacles, and you learn how to do that in the most efficient and safe way.
The last semifinal spot up for grabs. It's Sweeney in the purple, Delira in the white, and they're down off the rooftop and ready to go as Sweeney very methodically going to work.
Delira here waiting to take the same side as Sweeney. Does a little bit of a face plant on the landing there.
Not a good start for the Brazilian as Justin Sweeney, the American, blazing out in front. He approaches the 22-foot climb and sets to work.
Delira making up a bit of distance though, catches up pretty quickly.
Can he catch up all the distance though? Sweeney already getting towards that 10-foot jump. He waited a little bit, but now he's in action, nails the first one, and keeps moving forwards. He wants that berth in the semifinals. It's the second 10-foot jump. Delira behind him. You see Delira maybe a little bit tired, fatigued, possibly.
Both of these guys very measured here, sizing up these jumps.
Delira visibly gassed, taking his time as Sweeney rounds the bend. Maybe he knows how much of a gap he has. He can slow up a bit. Delira with his final few jumps. And here comes Justin Sweeney, striding towards the finish.
You can see him slip there, and Sweeney has impeccable form. So that just shows how slick this stuff really is.
Slick, but not a problem for Justin Sweeney. In dominant fashion, he's through to the semifinals. Stefano Delira finishing up his run. A valiant effort, but not enough. The semifinals for the World Parkour Championship are now set. It's a European battle between Johan Zephyr Leroux of France and Alexander Schauer of Austria. Then Justin Sweeney will face off against fellow American Brian Orozco. Still to come, these four athletes take on a new challenge, a new course featuring one of the biggest jumps you'll ever see. The World Parkour Championship returns right after this.